Halloween event part 1 is about to go live in Pokemon GO, and to celebrate, I've come to the Pyramids of Egypt. And since we have about like 7 minutes until the event goes live, let's celebrate a little more and get some avatar items. I'm gonna go to the featured section here. I've already put on the mummy robes, and then there is this whole Kafagrigas outfit, which really does fit being here in the Pyramids of Egypt. But to be honest with you, I'm not really feeling the full thing, you know? I'm only really feeling the helmet, because if you see the helmet with the like Dusclops mummy garb, that looks really good, way better than the full outfit. So I'm just gonna get this one thing right here, and now we'll be walking around as an ancient Egyptian pharaoh. It's gonna be great. Not gonna lie, that looks really cool to see on the map. I can't wait to see all the Halloween stuff around us. And you know what? I think we need to switch out our buddy here. We have Ramen, but we need someone else. So goodbye, Ramen. I appreciate all your work, but here we go. That's a lot better. Not gonna lie, that is a sick combo right there. That looks so cool. And apparently I accidentally left Niantic AR on, but there we go. We'll bring him out here, and we're gonna actually have him, you know, walk around with us. So here's your golden raspberry, buddy. Might notice something kind of wrong here. I only just noticed this. I really thought that this one right next to me was my buddy, but actually this is a Zorua here. Unfortunately, a little too soon for us to be able to get the shiny Zorua, but hey, it is what it is. It's fun to find a shiny Pharaoh Furfuru at the pyramids, I guess, right? And sure enough, there it is, a Zorua. It'd be cool if they glitched it on accident and he was already out, but he's definitely not. Look forward to the Halloween event part 2 though. These will be able to be shiny, and it is a beautiful shiny, but did we get a good one? Yeah, all right. All right, it's now 9:59, which means it should soon switch over to 10, and that is when everything should change over, and we should get some brand new stuff, including shiny Phantump, hopefully. I really want to get a shiny Phantump. It is a beautiful shiny, and imagine getting it right next to the pyramids. That would just be insane. So there we go. It has officially switched over, and so far things haven't switched over when it comes down to spawns. So let's just give it a second. I mean, this guy's been here for a little bit, but now he's gone. Maybe I should just keep clicking on things until they finally refresh in. There we go. Things have switched over. We've got ourselves a Ghastly here, not shiny. We'll just do a quick check of a lot of stuff. Maybe we'll get lucky and get something right here, right now, but I think I checked everything already, which means it probably won't be shiny, but how about you? You are not shiny. Perfectly fine. We might get lucky a little bit later on, but for now, we have a lot to do, so let's go to our researches here and go to the Today view. Halloween timed research 1 of 3. Catch 5 ghost-type Pokemon, catch 10 ghost types, then catch 15. All right. But not only that, we also have Spiritomb research, where we have to earn 1,080 Stardust, 1,080 XP, make 108 Nice Throws, make 108 Curveball throws, use 108 berries to catch a Pokemon, earn 1,800 XP, spend 8 Pokestops or gems, and then spend 10 of them. That's a lot. But not only that, we have the Ticket of Treats Part 3, and we have to do all of this. Most of it is catching stuff, and then occasionally we've got to throw some berries. A lot of this stuff kind of interlocks, which is pretty nice, and I'm really looking forward to getting every bit of this done right here. We might get something really cool. So I've decided to reload the game because I felt like I was missing something, and I was right. Check this out. When we click on this guy, they have little haystacks with pumpkins in the background. That's kind of fun. And this is actually a pretty decent cluster right here, but sadly, no really good ghost type. I've now completed page 1 of 3, so let's claim these dusts, these XPs, and of course, even more of those dusts. And for the final rewards, we're gonna get 25 Pokeballs, which is nice, 1,000 Stardust, and here comes an encounter with a... It's loading. Hopefully it loads. Come on, game. You got this, man. Come on. Ah, there it is. We got it. The Grevard, the brand new Gen 9 Pokemon. This is so cool to see. We're gonna Silver Pineapple this guy because he can't get away, and I honestly don't know what we're looking for here in terms of good IVs. It's a 419, so I mean, I think we get 3 encounters with this from this research, so if we get anything better, then we know that this was pretty bad. And there it is. Register to the Dex. Awesome. It's a fun looking Pokemon. I do like it a lot, but let's see how good this one was. It's not bad, I guess. A 12, 13, 14. Definitely want something a little higher, maybe in the 20s or maybe even low 30s, but still really cool to get it. And for page 2 of 3, we have to catch 10 ghost types, then 15, then 20 of them. Easy enough. Finally found our first Phantump. Please, not shiny, but that is a beautiful shiny. It turns white and all the green leaves turn red, and its red eyes turn blue. It is one of the best shinies in all of the game. Not exactly spooky, but it is original. Cool to see it, and I've never seen this with the haystacks in the background, so I guess that makes it just a little bit more special, right? Alrighty, page 2 is done. Let's get that XP, let's get the dust, and let's get those pineapples. Oh, and we had to take a snapshot of a ghost type. Whoops. I don't know why I didn't see that, but there we go. And did that do it? Or do I have to do one of my own? Yeah, I have to do one of my own. Okay, we'll bring this one out. Maybe later, and look at that beautiful pyramid. Bang. All right, that did it. Let's claim the final bit of dust. I don't know why I didn't see that. And for our final rewards, we get 20 Great Balls. We're gonna get 1,000 Stardust, and then another Graveyard probably. Yep, there it is, and a 424. This one is better. Glad to see it. It would be crazy to get a hundo, but I don't know if that's gonna happen. But maybe I was wrong, and 424 is that beautiful hundo. Nope, 14, 14, 11. And for page 3 of 3, we've already completed whatever that was. We still have to catch 25 Pokemon and take a snapshot of a ghost type. Oh, that's easy. All right, well, we're gonna be done with this very quickly. I've got 2 researches here. One of them was to spin a few few times, and the other one was to evolve a ghost type. So since we have a camel right here, let's see what we get. This one was to spin, and we get ourselves a Phantump for that. Okay, that's cool. And then for the evolving a ghost type, we also get ourselves another Phantump. Okay, cool, good to see. I know you can also, I believe, get Mischievous from these researches, but obviously I prefer the Phantump because that can be shiny. And now page 3 of 3 is done at the third pyramid. So let's see what we get. We're gonna get 2,000 dust, we're gonna get 2,000 more dust, and 2,000 XP. And we're gonna get Ultra Balls, we're gonna get some Pineapple Berries, and this will be our last Grevard. Hopefully it's bigger than a 424. It's gonna be a 420. Not a bad number by any means, but not for the IV, unfortunately. But still cool to get it, and I still don't know why I just golden raspberried that thing. It's literally an auto catch. We should have pineapped. Oh well. Well, let's just see for fun. A 420 is a 14, 12, 11. Still cool. This pyramid also apparently had a Phantump. It would be so cool. Nope, unfortunately not. I'm really excited for this shiny. Like, I really want to get it. And if you got it, let me know in those comments down below, please. I'm happy to say we finally finished the Spiritomb research. I forgot to do the berries for just like the longest time, but luckily it just kept instancing stuff. But let's see what we get. This one is going to be a Mischievous, okay. Number 2 is going to be a Yamask. That is very fitting for this area. I am very surprised I haven't seen a single one of these in the wild yet. Number 3, what will you be? You will be a Pumpkaboo. Number 4, what are you gonna be? A Phantump, love to see that. And a 477, that's the biggest one I've seen from research so far. Number 5, you're going to be a Shuppet. This one's going to be the one and only Litwick. And this one with the camels running behind me is going to be a Ghastly, awesome. And then this last one here before the Spiritomb is going to be a Drifloon. And now it's time for the final rewards. We got 108 dust and XP, and that means we are getting the Spiritomb right here, right now, and it's not a shiny one, unfortunately. 874. I believe you want an 888, and obviously you want to get your hands on a blue one for it to be shiny. But still, cool nonetheless to get one right here. And now we finally have 9 7-kilometer eggs to hatch, and there's only 3 things in them. Munchlax, Galarian Yamask, and Riolu. It's a pretty good pool. We'll see what happens. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a shiny from these. Number 1, it's the Munch. I'd honestly be happy to hatch any shiny from these because they're all pretty good. That's also really cool to get here too, though. Even though technically that's more of a Celtic than an Egyptian thing, but whatever. Number 3 is the Riolu. Okay, so we got one of everything. I honestly think that these eggs are more than worth it. Number 4 is Riolu. Like, even if you don't get a shiny, the XLs and candies you're getting is ridiculous. This one is another Yamask. Then there's this one, which is gonna be a Munch. What about you? What are you gonna be? Another Yamask, followed up by a Riolu. And then there was another Yamask. And that was everything. Let's see if what we got here. Maybe there was a secret hundo, but I don't think I saw anything. But let's just keep digging. Yeah, nothing. I'm gonna keep hatching these eggs. I think these eggs are fun. Well, unfortunately, our time here in Egypt is coming to an end. You might have noticed that there's been a little bit of a lack of videos. That's because this country does not have good upload speed. Download speed's fine. I'm getting 4G on my phone and stuff like that, but every single time I've tried to upload a video, I get to like 2% and then it just flatlines and I just cannot upload here. But luckily by the end of today, I'm gonna hopefully be back in Europe where I can upload. But anyways, let's get this ticket of treats out of the way. I've done everything now, so let's just claim all the Pokeballs real quick and then we're gonna move on to the Phantump encounters. Thought for a second there I may have accidentally clicked on one of those Phantumps, but I didn't, so that's good. I do believe that's everything. Okay, yes, so the rest of these should be Phantumps. And it would be so cool to get a shiny one of these next to the pyramid. So that's not it, sadly. Also, the 477 I got earlier was a 15, 14, 14. So we want something probably in the 480s. Number 2, please be white with red leaves. It would be so cool, but that's not it, sadly. This one is going to be a Phantump, and of course not shiny. What about you? Will you be the shiny? You are not. I would love to know why they're giving me Pokeballs as well. Either that's just like some visual glitch, or I am getting items as well as these encounters. Okay, only 4 left on this thing. Hopefully it works out. This one's going to be not shiny, unfortunately. Followed up by a also not shiny 467. And then the final one on here before the final rewards. What do we get? A not shiny 69. Nice. And then there's the final rewards of 2 egg incubators. We're also going to get ourselves quite a bit of XP. And this will be the last Phantump. So not shiny, sadly. Dang it. Thought it would have been really cool to get them at the pyramids, but it is what it is. Let me know in the comments down below though if you get yourself a shiny Phantump from this, because if you get a shiny Phantump from this, I'm going to be super jealous, but also super happy for you. Even though our time's coming to an end, I've got one more special thing right here. Check this out. I decided to keep this from Barcelona, but we've got a shiny Skidoo, and this will be the first time ever that we've seen one of these with this background, and possibly the only time we'll ever see this. This background will be gone when the Mexico City Safari happens, so that's super cool, right? Getting something like this here as well. Plus, I believe this will be the only shiny Skidoo that is from Egypt in the world for a little while, until it comes out worldwide, of course, and it will come out worldwide. And also, again, no idea why I decided to, know, golden raspberry this thing when it's an instant catch. But nonetheless, ladies and gentlemen, we got a shiny Skidoo here in Egypt. And like I said, it's the only one in the world. Unless somebody else has proof of this, this is literally the only one. And I think it's one of my better ones too. So it's a 14, 13, 15. Cool. And it looks like we actually do get a shiny at the pyramids that's from the pyramids. We got ourselves a shiny Meowth here. Neat. This isn't my first shiny at the pyramids. There's another video that's gonna come out after this one that we got something insanely rare in. So if you haven't already smashed that subscribe button yet and hit that bell icon, please do. We're trying to hit 200K subscribers and we're getting very, very close. But this thing is, all right, doesn't matter, it's a shiny. I've now climbed on top of one of the pyramids as high as I'm legally allowed to go before going to prison for a whole month. But that's the whole city of Cairo over there, where specifically this is Giza. And I've got one more here. Why not? We've got ourselves a shiny Relicanth. Why not? Let's catch that here. I think that's kind of fun. But this time, we're gonna do the right thing. Almost did it though. I'm not gonna lie, almost did it. Those things are kind of far away. Anywho, we got it. So it's not a hundo. I know it's definitely not a shundo. I think you wanted it to be like an 83 or something like that, but this is still kind of up there. But what I'm really hoping for is that it's a female. That is the big thing. So it's a male, unfortunately. It is what it is, but 15, 14, 11, pretty cool. And now sadly, it is time to leave the pyramids. This will probably be the last time I ever see him in person for quite some time, unless something comes up. I highly doubt there's gonna be any live events here, though maybe someday in the future. But it was just a real treat to be able to see these. But now I've got the daily going. I've got to head back to my hotel and grab my stuff. We're flying out, but we're gonna keep grinding the entire way, and hopefully we'll see that shiny Phantump. Well, I'm happy to say we made it to the airport with plenty of time. I've just grabbed some lunch and stuff. I've got to say this trip was a lot of fun, though you will be seeing more of it over time. Again, the internet speeds were not great. One thing I do want to mention though is that the hotel I stayed at was called Elite Pyramids. That was really good. The staff were incredibly helpful and friendly, especially with a huge issue that arose that you'll be seeing in the next video. But also the view from my just room was amazing. I just walked out and I could see the pyramids right there. It was so cool. But yeah, we're pretty much done with the grind for the day. I mean, as you can see around me here, there are no Phantumps at all. And if you look on the nearby, there aren't any either, even though I'm stuck in basically this little area here. But I am happy to say that we do have 3 more checks with the research. And I also should mention before I check these, I didn't get a single Phantump on the way over to the airport at all. These are very uncommon spawns. But with that being said, let's check these out. Maybe these will be good, but if not, then it is what it is. But that's definitely not shiny. One thing to note though is I believe this upcoming Tuesday we have Phantump Spotlight Hour, so that's a really good time for that. But this one right here also isn't shiny, sadly. And then our final one. Do we get it? It'd be cool if we did. We don't though, sadly. 4, 5, 6, not bad, I guess. But don't worry, once I get back home, we're gonna be grinding this thing out real hard. Smash that subscribe button if you enjoyed today's video and let me know in the comments down below. Have you gotten that shiny Phantump? I would love to know. And if you're really enjoying the content and you want to see even more of it, I highly suggest this video over here. But with that being said, I'll see you in the next one.